All right, folks, thank you for joining again. Today we're going to be talking about monthly testing and making sure your equipment is in good shape. So once a month, it is always a good idea to check all your equipment physically and also to make sure that it works. So something what we recommend, physically make sure your tablet is in good shape, it powers on, it charges, the USB cables are in good shape, the port they connect into are in good shape, the power cable to charge the tablet is in good shape, your charging station is dust-free, in good shape. Remove your Fidelio devices one by one. By default, they always turn off, so you always have to power them on again. And make sure the light is flashing. If the light is not flashing, if it's solid green, that means they are stuck. And the only way to reset them is to put them on side till the entire battery drains. So that might take up to 24 to 48 hours to happen. Once that happens, put them back in charging port and let them charge and test again. So once you make sure everything is physically good, what you want to do is for your Fidelio RX devices, you want to connect each of these devices to most nearest auditorium or where you store these equipment. So let's say your auditorium 1 is the closest. You want to connect this device to auditorium 1, put on a headphone, make sure you start a feature that has HIVI and closed captioning services, and you make sure that you're able to hear those services in here. Take the next device, connect to the same auditorium, and make sure this works. This way you are making sure your receiver is working and your headphones working. So you test all your receivers, and then what you do is you program these devices separately. So you'll program this for auditorium 1, you'll program this for auditorium 2, you'll program this for auditorium 3, and then you'll go one by one into these auditoriums once you start a feature again with HIVI and CCAP service to ensure that the transmitters in each of those auditoriums are working. So the first step, when we connect a receiver to auditorium 1, we confirmed all receivers are working. Now you're connecting different receivers to different auditoriums, so you're making sure the transmitters inside the auditoriums are working. So that's how you ensure that all your receivers are working and your transmitters are working. Same process for your closed captioning device. Always make sure they're physically good. If this is loose, make sure you tighten it up. If your cup holder is loose, then you make sure you have an Allen key and tighten that up. Physically check the charging port. Usually that gets damaged and doesn't allow the unit to charge, so just make sure it's in good shape. Power on and off button is in good shape, and always make sure that your units are fully charged. And very similar steps we're gonna do for monthly testing. You're gonna take each device and connect to one of your closest auditoriums to make sure your receivers are working correctly. And then you're gonna take one single device and you can just walk around to entire location. You can go to auditorium 1, connect, make sure you get the closed captioning on here. Go to the next auditorium, make sure you have a feature playing with these services, and connect to auditorium 2. This way you are making sure that your transmitters are working. So this way we ensure that all three services are 100% working, HIVI and closed captioning. Some of the tips on troubleshooting, we often get that, the HIVI service or the closed captioning is not working. Most common problem is found is the movie or the trailer that you are playing does not have that option. Not all movies come with HIVI or CCAP capabilities. So whoever makes your movies or SPLs on Wednesday or Thursday, they must make a log and print it and put an updated log every Thursday night at a box office or manager's office where it is easily accessible, and for your employees to know whether Spider-Man has HIVI CCAP service or not. Batman has HIVI CCAP service or not. So if a customer comes and asks you, hey, I want visually impaired service for Batman, but if your log says that movie didn't came with that option, then you can politely explain, yes, that unfortunately the movie does not offer that service, but we do have other two services, which are HI and CCAP. If you need any more help with troubleshooting, always reach out to your manager on duty or reach out to your regional technician and we can help you for further advanced troubleshooting. That's it for today. Thank you for joining.